Hey guys, I'm trying out a new setting because I actually set my camera like this in when I was doing one of my daily vlogs, and I just liked it a lot better. I don't know, I think it looks really nice with like the flower and the window and everything, but you guys let me know, like if this lighting is not good enough for you, then let me know and I'll just switch back to the other, or maybe I'll like alternate, I don't know. But anyways, I wanted to keep in tune with what's going on right now, which is New Year's and New Year's resolutions, and almost everybody has probably made the resolution to get healthier, lose weight, you know, just exercise more, eat right, those kinds of things. So I wanted to touch a little bit on that. I knew that you guys would want something like this, and I actually got requested to do like a get fit kind of video for 2012. So I'm going to give you guys my New Year's diet tips. My number one tip is going to be super boring and basic, and everybody mentions this. It's like the most generic tip, and that is to drink more water. And I know that this is like something so generic that everybody talks about, but there's a reason for it. Like, it actually works. And I know personally, like when I'm not drinking enough water, I don't feel as good as when I am. So, and it's still something that I struggle with. I definitely don't get enough water as I should, and it's really bad. So this is something that I'm kind of trying to do as well this year. But what I think helps is if you keep a bottle or like a jug of water, like if you have a filter, we use like a 2-liter filter, in the fridge, because it keeps it cold. And I don't know, personally, I can't stand warm or lukewarm water. Like, I would never drink it. So definitely try and keep something like cold in the fridge, ready for you to grab whenever you need to. And what I try and do is kind of regulate it throughout the day. So I'll do like 2 glasses in the morning with breakfast, 2 glasses with lunch, and 2 glasses with dinner. And then I've definitely gotten in 6 glasses. Now, you should probably get about 8 a day, depending on your weight and body mass index and all that kind of stuff. But I try and get about 6, like, minimum per day. Tip number 2 is to eat regularly, so at least 3 times a day. And I cannot stress how important this is, because you guys and girls, you do not want to be skipping meals. That is like the worst thing you can do. It screws up your metabolism. It is so unhealthy. You want to eat regularly, at least 3 times a day. So make sure you have your breakfast, make sure you have your lunch, and make sure you have your dinner. Number 3 is to set realistic goals for yourself and stick to them. So you do not want to start the new year by going, okay, I'm going to lose 10 pounds in 10 days, or like 7 pounds in 7 days. I've heard so many like stories about this. I've seen so many crash diets that promote this, and it's just, it's not real. Like, don't do that, because it's not healthy. You're not going to be able to keep it off. It's not going to be a real like weight loss. It'll be water weight. I'm telling you guys, you'll gain it back. You know, if you want to try and make goals for yourself, so like 1 to 2 pounds a week is generally a healthy weight loss, and no more than that. And I speak from experience, because I lost like 2 pounds a week, or like even 1 pound a week when I was a teen, and I've kept it off like for years. So definitely just educate yourself about that. Don't crash diet, don't starve yourself. It's not gonna work. 4 is not to limit yourself, and don't set like foods that are not allowed, or don't say that you cannot have something like for the rest of your life, because that's gonna make you go a little crazy. And I know this because I've done it myself. I've been on many crash diets before when I was a teenager, before I knew anything about nutrition or proper diet or anything like that. I used to go on these, like, well, I mean, I never succeeded, but I'd try and go on these diets, or I'd be like, I'm never gonna eat ice cream again. And that does not work, because then all you fixate on is ice cream, and you want ice cream more than you ever wanted it before in your life, and you just go a little bit crazy. So, and then you end up eating like 5 tubs of ice cream because you're so like obsessed with it. And so don't do that. If you want something, even if it's like something bad, like a cookie or a brownie or a bit of ice cream, just let yourself have a little bit. Like, don't beat yourself up about it. Obviously, there's some days that you're going to eat healthier than others. Sometimes your body craves different things. But, and this happens to me as well. But if you can, just limit yourself to like one sweet thing a day. If you can't do it like, you know, every week or something, if you can't do like sweets at the weekend, or if that doesn't work for you, just limit yourself to something sweet, but something small every single day. Just watch your portion sizes. And I know that everything is in moderation tip is always so like overused and everybody gets sick of it and they're like, oh, but you know, it's just so vague and it's so general, but it does really work. So just watch your portion sizes with your sweets and stock up on like fruits and veggies and you'll be fine. Number 5 is to exercise, but don't stress out about it. So a lot of people start off in the gym and they are like, okay, I'm gonna do like 30 minutes cardio and then followed by like an hour of weights, and that's just like crazy for you if you've never exercised before, if you haven't exercised in a while. That's not going to work out so well, because you're just gonna, your body's going to go in shock and it's going to freak out because your muscles are going to be really tired afterwards and you'll be super sore like for the rest of the week. So don't do that. Start slow. Don't stress out about it. 30 minutes of exercise every single day is actually not as hard as you would think. You can go for a walk, you can go for a bike ride, you can take your dogs for a walk, you can, if you have a baby, go with the stroller. That's a really good tip. You know, you can work out by dancing, just listening to music, like dancing in your room. I know it sounds really sad and kind of like crazy, but it actually works. Hiking is a really good tip as well. You know, it can be anything you want it to be, but just don't make it like into this huge, like, I have to join the gym and like do all these classes and stuff. You don't have to do that. You can do it really cheaply by yourself. And 30 minutes a day, it's nothing when you think about it. When you really think about it, what's 30 minutes of a day? Nothing. So I really hope this video will help you guys. Just remember that everybody is different and don't compare yourself to anybody else, because you have to do what's right for you. Try and do it slowly and as healthily as possible, because it's really important. So I wish you guys all the best if you are trying to lose weight or get healthy. If you have any more questions, just ask me on Formspring or Twitter. I'm always on there, or Facebook. And I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.